If you're a parent, especially a mom, are you working long hours, doing everything you can for your family, yet still feeling tired, stressed in, and quietly wondering, is this really how life is supposed to feel? Because even when you're doing your best, there is that constant guilt. Missing moments, always rushing, always tired, always worried about money, time, or both. And deep down, you don't want more stuff. You want time, you want peace, you want to be present without feeling like everything else will fall apart. If that feels familiar to you, please stay with me and follow my journey because I want you to know you are not alone and change is possible. My name is Lucina. I'm a mother of three, two sons and a daughter. And like so many parents, working long hours, doing everything they can just to keep everything going. I've been in the United States for 30 years, and it took me way too long to realize this one truth about the American dream. We come here, we work hard, we trade more hours a day for a paycheck, then come to realize there is more to life than paying bills. In 12 years, I work customer service, I work in retail and healthcare, and now I work as an Amazon fulfillment associate. I believe in hard work, but I believe in a financial independence. Because when my kids were little, I picked up two part-time jobs and just to help my brothers back home and send my nieces and nephews through college. Now my kids are already grown up. I'm empty nesters. If you're in your 50s, no pension, no retirement, it is time for us to think about a backup plan. I don't need to quit my job. I just needed to build an options. Then I found this plan B that really fits into my busy schedule. If you feel like you're just working and just to pay the bills, listen to this. I found this plan B that really fits into my busy schedule. Your job and my job, it isn't guaranteed. We are all replaceable. For me, being in the United States for 30 years, imagine that. Like I said, I believe in hard work, but I believe in time freedom, financial freedom, because I see a lot of people, I observe it, even in my own work, after a couple of years, after they retired, they ended up going back to work. And I see of my dear friend as well, after they retired and couple years after that, they ended up going back to work out there. They have to find a full-time job and they're still working. And it's really heartbreaking for me. Then I don't want it to be like that. And I don't want you to be like those kind of person or people out there. If you're an immigrant like me, it took me a while to realize about this one truth about the American dream. So, if you someone out there looking to earn extra income or run a second business or your first business ever, then you just don't have any idea what product that you are going to put it in your business. This is the one that you are looking for. Follow my journey, and that's why I haven't been upload videos in here because I was kind of managing my time here and there, and so I decided to create this kind of videos. Just like it doesn't have to be fancy, it's just for me here, just for me, like I wanted to do this for what's the progress, because I have to create a different kinds of YouTube channel just specifically for this kind of business opportunity that I am sharing to those healthcare workers out there, immigrants mom out there, any professionals out there, whether retired, because this opportunity, it is designed like us, working parents, that they wanted to build their options alongside with their full-time job without sacrificing their time away from your loved ones. Because sometimes when it comes business, we're kind of thinking about, do I need to quit my job, or what do I need to do I need to have what product that I am going to put it in my business. This is the one that you were kind of looking for, because it doesn't, you don't need to kind of chasing friends or doing kind of a selling. You don't have to worry about sales quota. The amazing in this one is the flexibility and the portability. It is so amazing because I can do this. If I'm gonna go back home, I can take this with me. I can do this. And comparing to my first venture in life, before my kids, they went to school, when my kids were little, I used to do this kind of traditional kind type of business that I have to go out there and sell this product for myself and have to promote this and have to kind of sell this and keep calling and have all my lady friends to gather all some of their friends and have some demo. And this is what I love the most in this one, because I saw this opportunity actually back those few years ago. And if you remember those craziest time that I was, like I said, I was collecting unemployment, and I saw this one, I just didn't dare to do it at all. I just let it go, and I imagine that I wasted those many years. And then I finally, before my unemployment runs out, so I have to go out there and apply for a job. Then while I was driving my first week of work, and I was driving in there, and then I thought, you know what, this is gonna be another long hours for me, long day for me. And then I'm grateful, I believe in hard work, but yet I believe in financial independence. But like I said, it took me a while to realize it, that there is more to life than paying bills. Because I mean, my job and your job, it isn't really guaranteed. It isn't. And that is why I wanted to explore what's other possibilities out there, what's different path out there, instead of just like relying on that one income and one paycheck. And if that one income stops and bills won't pause, it's gonna keep going. And then it might be sound so uncomfortable. If you lose your job today, if you lose your job tomorrow, would you be okay? So we don't think about that one. Let's say, for example, if your family runs only one income, you're taking a massive risk. You're taking the biggest risk than you realize, because one income alone is the one point of failure. Imagine a layoff, a car repair, a medical bill, mortgage, insurance, you name it. Income, one paycheck, it feels steady and secure for us because it's more kind of that what we get used to it, because it's kind of a same paycheck every month, same date, but steady. It isn't same as secure. And that is why kind of, for me, preparation is the key before we need it. That is why this is my, I just want to do this just not just for a random, doesn't have to be perfect. I just wanted to put it out there because, and I know when I start this channel, I already get into this and I already have, I've never mentioned it in here. Then I thought, you know what, I gotta have to mention and share it. And sometimes some people, they don't like it, like what you're sharing, but I'm here, I'm sharing you my journey right now. I am here, I finally decided to record these long form videos, and that way my progress in this one, in my journey, and the way you'll be inspired that anything is possible in our life. It is all up to us on how to take a leap of faith and take action. Because like I said, I believe in hard work. I believe in hard work, but hard work alone, uh, it it won't get us to get there where we want it to be. And like I said, for me, I don't need to make sense to anybody out there. I do what I do because I know some people out there, even though one of your closest friends, they don't believe well, what you are kind of on your new venture in life. They don't believe. Sometimes they might make fun of you, and who cares, because those people are making fun of you. They're not the one who's putting food on your table to give the brighter future for your family and for your loved ones. And like I said, if you are someone out there, if you know anyone, someone out there that really struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, or maybe some of you out there working already extra two part-time jobs, there is always a solution. There's always a different path, instead of just like relying in that one income. Because one income alone, it just goes to the bills. It doesn't build financial freedom or financial independence. Because if the income won't stop, because it's just like there is more to life than paying bills. So follow my journey and follow along, and doesn't have, this one doesn't have to be perfect. Lucina here, and I'm from Cebu Island, Philippines, and been United States for 30 years. And if you want more information, link is in my bio. And just put your good email address in there and just watch and be inspired and pray for it. It might be the one that your sign about building your options, building your online business, run your online business that you can build it with your own term alongside with your full-time job. You don't need to quit your job. At least you are planting seeds. Preparation is the key before we need it, before you need it. Because I know it sounds so uncomfortable, like I said, if you lose your job today, if you lose your job tomorrow, do you have something to fall back? If you get sick, do you have something to manage? Nothing, right? So this is it for now, and until next, watch my video until next and follow along. God bless everybody. If I can do it with other thousands of people worldwide, so can you. You got this. Thank you so much.